Hello everyone, Coach Carol here. Today's tip is all about how you can create thumbnail images for your blog posts. What you're looking at now is an example of my blog that I'm keeping in a new repository called WeAre.xyz. Look that up if you're interested. Here in this blog post, you'll see that I have the title, Echoes of Scotland, Unearthing the Roots. And there is a little block of colour beside it. That's my thumbnail image on which I have placed a suitable Scottish proverb. And you'll see the proverb mentioned again in the text over here. And then for people coming in to read my blog, they click on that link to read that story. However, this tip is all about how to create this little image in Canva, one of my favorite tools. First of all, I needed to have a set of proverbs or sayings that would suit the theme of my blog, which is all about Scotland. So, of course, I went to ChatGPT and asked for some help there. And it came back with a set of Scottish proverbs that would serve as fitting introductions to each of my blog posts. And I had given it a list of those above. This one is being used in the preface of my stories about my Scottish clans. And these 7 are going to be used within the blog posts. I'm now up to this one called He that can have patience can have what he will, a Scottish proverb. And this one will reflect the sacrifices made during the Great War. And it's to go with a blog post about a soldier. So first I'm going to create that little thumbnail. Let's head over now to Canva and see how easily it can be done. Here in my Canva account, I have a project started called Proverbs in Genealogy. And I've based it on a template for an Instagram post, which gives you roughly the right size that you want for pasting it into your WeAre blog as a thumbnail. Let's go and have a look at the process. Here we are in my drawing board, and you'll see that first one here. And I have a few others that I've already used. So the first 4 of those are here. And all I do after I've created one is just to copy and change the text inside the quote and the color of the background. So let's have a look at how I do that. So we duplicate the slide or page. And this is now number 5. So I always put a number on these so I can identify them when I download them. And I want to put in place the new quote or proverb, I should say. So I'll go back to where I've got those here and make sure I've copied that and then paste it here. And I would like to have a new background. So I select or click into the background and right-click it to detach the image that is currently there. So now I just have a plain white background. And next I go to elements and I'm searching within the elements for vintage backgrounds. That's my choice for this group of proverbs. You can also use magic recommendations if you want to explore that. Let's have a look at what my choices might be for this particular quote. Let's have a look further down and I can choose accordingly. See what that one looks like. So I right-click on it again and then set the image as the background. That will do. So now I have a new thumbnail that I can simply download. And the downloading process is taken through the share icon, you download it, you select what style you want, JPEG, and then you select the page, and then you store them all. That's a really easy process, and it makes the setting of my thumbnail images really, really quick. But how did I even get to the template, you ask? Well, that's an interesting question. So let's go back to my home page now. And let's say I want to create a design and I want a new Instagram post. And the square size is what I want. And it will then go off and find relevant templates for your Instagram post. It gives you the blank canvas over here in the right size, ready for it to be used. And then you select from your templates. So this is the original one that I selected. And it already has in place that little block with the quote above it and an image in the background. And you saw how easy it was to change the background and how easy it is now to change the text. And that's all I need to do. No more design work. I just choose a template and off I go. And I've now got a set of wonderful proverbs that I can use in my blog posts. For some of my other blogs, I'm using quotes, and I have some slightly different backgrounds in there. And once again, the process is the same. Once I have all of those in place, I'll be ready to use them to illustrate the various blog posts for another blog. So these have quite a different look and feel about them, and you can do something similar for yourself. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief little journey in how you can make thumbnail images using Canva. I'll be back with more hints and tips soon.